Alright guys, what's up? Been a minute, been a while, been a long time. I'm just kind of pooching around here in the garage for a second. We're just cleaning some stuff out, clean the yard up, kind of winter cleanup kind of thing. But I want to touch base with you guys. I decided real quick to pull well, take the pan I had covering the old 308 off the engine that was in this car. Backstory is, if you don't know, built the engine 11 years ago, stock block 308, long rod 308, scat crank Oliver rods, really stout rotating assembly in a stock block because I'm an idiot. So, but it it lasted 11 years. I beat the crap out of it, threw a little nitrous on it, and then it's had a turbo on it for, God, I don't know, 6 years or so. So I have no complaints. Thing was just an awesome engine, but one race this year, actually last year, it started to show a little bit of metal, like very, very, very faint, like flakes, almost like glitter in the oil. So I knew something was coming. So one race this year, I made it down to semis and got beat in the semis. I get back to the trailer and it only had like 9 pounds of oil pressure. So there was a hint there. When I got home that night, it had cooled down. When I started it back up to get it back in the garage, oil pressure was up to like 35 pounds. So when it was getting warm, the oil pressure was dropping. Usually a sign in a stock 5-liter block that the block is cracked somewhere. So I've been meaning to do this, been meaning to tear this down. I figured I'd document this for you guys because I'm curious. I'm sure, and maybe you're not, but I'm sure some of you might be. Again, 11 years. It was built by Griff's in Sandusky. I got nothing bad to say. But let's see if I can find something just for the sake of it. I just spun it over on the engine stand here. That was the stock oil pan that was on that current motor that's in there now. And I just threw that on there when I was storing it just to cover everything up. So anyways, just pulled the pan off. I haven't looked, so I don't intend on taking anything apart yet, but I want to see if I can see. Let me see if I got a light. This might work. I just stared right into that. That was horrible. So let's see if we see anything. So again, ARP hardware, studs. I mean, really, this rotating assembly was just way killer for a stock block, for sure. I would love to put this rotating assembly in an aftermarket block and really just let her eat, and that might happen down the road. And that was kind of my other reason for pulling it. I don't want to hurt nothing because this is good stuff. I'm not seeing anything yet. Anything crazy. These blocks are known to just split. The myth is 5-liter stock blocks split at 500 horse. Complete horse crap. Clearly complete horse crap. There's a couple dudes out there. I think the guy's name's Chris Walton, I think so. It's a stick shift, Fox body, 5-liter. I think it's stock bottom end. I'm pretty sure it's stock bottom end. With like Holley System X heads. Car's been 5s in the 8. Insane, dude. It can be done. It's all in the tune. And maybe he got lucky and maybe that motor was built on a Monday. And I don't know. But these blocks don't crack at 500 just because you're making 500 horse. If these blocks crack at 500 horse, your tune's trash. That's just bottom line. So, and I'm not a tuner by any means. I can tell you that I've gotten very lucky with this thing. But that being said, there is some sweet footage and pictures on the internet of these blocks completely just split. It's pretty wild. So, anyways, see if we can find something. Not there. So I'm looking at like the webs of the mains where these things typically do. I don't think that's a crack. I don't think so. Everything else so far, I mean, visually looks good. Pistons are JE pistons. Kind of, well, yeah, JE piston. Just a real trick rotating something, man. Just so cool. Aha! Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I found my problem. That would be why I am losing oil pressure when it's warm. That baby is not happy. So, that the only one? I can't tell. Oh, no, that is not the only one. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Flashlight. Stay with me. There you go, guys. So, needless to say, I think after 11 years of abuse, oh man, this thing is not happy. It's all over. Get out of there. There you go. Right down the webs. Crack there. Looks like it started to crack there. Most definitely there. Wow. Okay. Hey, I'm I'm actually excited. That's kind of funny. And the reason I'm excited is it didn't. I got lucky because I pulled it out when I did. Let's be honest. If I'd have kept running that, and this thing would have came apart, and there's no girdle on this thing either. A lot of guys. Sorry, I didn't realize I was zoomed in like crazy. A lot of guys think that you have to run girdles on these bottom ends in order for them to stay together. Completely false. I think the only thing a girdle does is when it does come apart, it holds it together. So, no girdle. You can see there's no girdle. Never was a girdle. And I think I dodged a bullet here, and I pulled this thing out at the right time, because it had it come apart. Now I always run an engine diaper. When I run with the Renegades at Thompson Raceway, that's kind of one of their class rules. Everybody runs an engine diaper, and I think every track should implement that because it saves a lot of downtime. Is it going to save everything if it lets go? Probably not. But I think it's going to stop most of the fluids from hitting the track. So, again, that's just my opinion, but whatever. So, now we know. Stock block. I want to say this block was a early 90s, if I remember right, roller. But 11 years of abuse. Who knows how long it's been cracked? Probably just recently, if I had to say. Or as far as recent as this year, just because the oil pressure started showing. But it's definitely wasted. This thing is done. So, where does that put me now? What am I going to do now? In my opinion, I am super happy with this car, and I know it's not the fastest car out there. It's not the fastest street car out there, or whatever. But it serves a purpose at what I do, and that's bracket race and index race. And even with the stock 302 in it, not the beefy little rotating assembly there, even with this stock 302, it's actually a little quicker. I can't answer why. I don't know, but same cam, same heads as what was on there, and this thing right here just rocks, dude. But again, what happened to that could totally happen to this just as easy, if not easier. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm glad I did that. That's pretty cool. I'll tear it down sometime. I don't know when. Probably it won't be like this week or next week, but especially with the holidays coming up and everything. But when I do tear it down, I'll be sure to document, whether it's pictures or videos for you guys, just so you can see. Who knows, this thing, when I tear it apart, it might be one of them things where it just falls apart. So thanks, guys. Subscribe, like, share. Oh, if you want swag, let me know. I got some. I can get some pretty slick designs now for vinyl. So let me know. Koozies. I got some stuff. So I think we're gonna try to do some T-shirts maybe next year, and per se everything's a little bit better with the state of the world. So all right, guys. Thanks. Later.